Hello everybody, welcome to Patchwork Party. It is 6 o'clock and it is October. Safe. You're here for the duration because we've got lots and lots of stuff to show you. I'm Karen, you are here at Sew and Save, and this is Patchwork Party Live, October 2023. So welcome everybody. Please like us and share us and make sure to comment so that your name gets put in to win a gift card tonight. So we generally give away 5 gift cards at the end of the show every night. So be sure to watch and like us and share us because we've got lots and lots of things to show you. And Joe's looking to see if people are coming on.
They are. You've got about 31 people.
Okay, people are popping on. Great.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to October. It's fall all of a sudden. I'm not ready. I liked the summer. But yeah, I do love a good pumpkin, so pulling out all the pumpkins.
Somebody said they liked and shared.
Thank you for liking and sharing, everyone. That way your name will go in to win a gift card. Everybody wants to win a gift card. Yay.
Andy Orton said hello.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Arlene Eckert said hello.
Hey, Arlene, how are ya?
Sharon Tatro said hello.
Hi, Sharon. Hi, guys. Hi, thanks for coming on tonight.
Pat Seawa.
Oh, how you doing, Pat?
Joanne Williams.
Oh, lots of people. Yay. Yay. Thank you. Oh.
Ann Faverson.
Hey, hi, Ann. How are ya? I just want to thank everybody. Well, we're going to talk about Tilda a little bit, not very much, because you should have come to the Tilda Trunk Show if you wanted to hear all about it. But we'll give you a little snippet of a few highlights from our show this week that we had last week, actually. Thursday and Friday, we had a trunk show from Tilda, which is a new line of fabric for us. I'm sure you saw all the advertisements for it. And we still have some of the quilts hanging and things and some of the projects. And we're working on kits that people ordered. Lots of things to do here at Sew and Save. So I hope you joined us, and if you didn't, our next Tilda Trunk Show will be in February. Yeah, not till February, but yeah, so you can join us then. But so do you think we should get started with showing you all the new stuff? Are you ready?
Well, I think they're ready. There's 63 people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Beautiful.
4.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Well, I am standing, as long as I'm standing right here, I am standing I was going to say, but I'm behind our newest line of French General fabric from Moda. Everybody loves a good French General, and this is called Chateau de Chantilly. So it's just a really, really good basic, back to the basics kind of French General line. We've had these in the past, and they were getting kind of picked over and old, so we kind of cleaned them all out. But now we've got new and fresh ones, so Joe can start showing from. They're all down here. It's a nice size line, all down here, up here, and over here. Let me show you up close a couple of really, really pretty ones. This one's awesome. They're all awesome. I love the French General. They're so pretty. So you kind of shown that one up close. Look at the big, there, yeah, the florals, and it's just, look at the, wait till you see this one. I really like this one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That has really all of the colors in it, so it's really, really nice to see that. And I made a little divided bag here, and we're going to show you how to do that tonight. But really pretty with the French General. They've got a really pretty, as you can see, border stripe that we used. And Joe is going to, so you can get a closer look at that.
Sure.
And then this is the divided basket. Really, really cute. And I'll show you how quick and easy that is to put together. And then I'm going to have him flip around. Ta-da! This is called Red Ribbon, I think it is. Red Ribbon's Quilt. And yeah, it's French General, obviously. It's from the new French General. And it is 74.5 by 80.5. We just got it done because we just got the fabric in like last week. So it still has to get out to the quilter, but really, really beautiful display of the French General fabrics. A really, really fun way to use the border stripe, and kind of fun just a strip pieced section in here, so not really difficult. All mostly half square triangles, so all the little points that you see are just half square triangles. And really the border stripes really set the project off. So really, really pretty quilt. So we're going to get that to the quilter tomorrow and get it all quilted up, and next month we'll show it to you all quilted because it is stunning. So we have kits for this available in the Patchwork Party section of our website, and you know what happens. Use the coupon code PP20 when you check out, and you'll get 20% off of this and anything else I'm showing you tonight. So all of the French General fabrics are on the Patchwork Party section, as well as the pattern for this quilt and the quilt itself. So go on there. PP20 gets you 20% off. We are then going to skip over to this next line of fabric. This is also a Moda line. And this has been really, really popular. It has been flying off the shelves, really different. It's called Desert Oasis. So this is we're kind of trying to work some modern fabrics into the store a little bit, and this has been a big hit. If you like this fabric, either buy it online tonight or come into the store this week because it's already starting to sell out. Some of the pieces are already gone, and it's going to go quick. We had quite a few jelly rolls, but we have one jelly roll left, so you can get that. Let me show you some of the pieces of it. So the floral is really pretty that's in there. It's really a pretty dusty, grayish, bluish, teal color. Very pretty.
That is cool.
It is just really, really cool. I'm going to pop this down, and I want to show you some of which one? Like these. These kind of look like that that ink washing type of thing, the alcohol ink type of thing. Really pretty. The colors are just fabulous. And then there's some tone-on tones that are really pretty that go along with it. Right in here, the colors are really fun. And you don't want to miss the great border stripe. Think of borders and bindings out of this. It's just really cool. A little bit of the ocean, a little bit of the desert. You know, it's just really, really pretty. And then the fabric itself is kind of, the main fabric is kind of an ombre, so it's kind of dark, and then it goes up light. We have a quilt that we are working on right now that's getting quilted, and it uses one of these fabrics that kind of have an ombre effect to them, and it really makes a pretty, pretty quilt.
Looks nice.
It is very cool. So this is in the Patchwork Party section of your website, and PP20 gets you 20% off. So just really pretty, and this dark one is really cool too. Look at this. It just looks like you're out in the desert. Little water, a little mountain, a little sky. So it's.
It goes with your dress too.
It does. I'm well coordinated with this today. I know. I'm very well coordinated. So a little bit of the sky or the water, some grass, mountains, sky. Just really, really pretty. Desert Oasis. PP20 gets you 20% off of these fabulous fabrics tonight. Okay, I might as well just kind of keep working my way back around. Oh, sure. Why not? Don't forget to like us and share us and comment so that your name goes in to win a gift card tonight. This little guy, we've been having so much fun making baskets, and one of the girls sent me a picture of this and said, can we make this? And I said, absolutely. So I've got everything to make it. We have little kits available. It's the snowman rope basket, and he's in the PP20 section of the website. You get both ropes, the little nooks, the little carrot nose, buttons for his eyes and mouth, and a little adornment for the side. And it's super fun and easy because the rope doesn't need to be wrapped. So you just start doing your little rope basket, and you don't have to stop and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap. So it goes really fast. He was so fun and so cute to make. A little potted plant, maybe a little poinsettia in here for Christmas to give away, or candy or cookies as a little gift for somebody. Great teacher gift. Super. Snowman basket. Yeah, I just put it in there a little while ago.
Put the candy in for the kids. When they
Put the
come
candy.
to us, right?
Huh? For when?
For the trick-or-treaters.
He's a snowman. He's not a pumpkin.
Oh, he looks like a trick-or-treater guy.
He looks like a trick-or-treater. Okay. Well, Joe will put him out for when people come trick-or-treating on December 31st. Duh. In their snow boots. Okay. We have these really pretty give thanks placemats. So there's 3 placemats that say give thanks, and then 3 that just have a really, really pretty kind of orange poppy type flower on them. And then the back is really pretty. It says thankful on them. And 2 of them will have the orange, 2 of them will have the cream, which is upside down, and 2 will have the brown. So there's 3 different backings on these, and your kits include everything that you need to make 6 placemats. 3 will say give thanks.
Cycle through them one more time.
Okay, so they 3 of them will say give thanks, and 3 of them will just be the plain floral. And then there's 3 different fabric backings, and they say thankful on them. There's an orange, a tan, and a brown.
Very cool.
Yeah, they're very pretty. They could even be, well, except for the ones that say give thanks, but the other ones, these could be all year round. So very pretty. They're in the Patchwork Party section of the website. PP20 gets you 20% off your purchase today. And don't forget to like us and share us. Okay, what should I show you next? Let's go with our little block of the months. These are 2 little block of the months that we're going to have starting in December. They'll sit on top of the fabric. So we have our calendar block of the month. Every month you can either do this with your embroidery sewing machine, your regular sewing machine, or if you love to do handwork, you can do it by hand as well. So all of those 3 of those, or 2 actually, of those options will be available for you. So the block of the month is the calendar block of the month can be paid for in full for the entire year, or you can just pay by month. So if you want to get on the list to start working on these starting in December, because we're going to do the January one in December so that you have it done for January. So if you want to get on the list, you can pay for the first month if you're going to pay monthly, or you can pay in full, and that will get you on the list, and we will get you your kit and everything that you need to make this. We will be talking about these in our machine embroidery class, and that meets on the 2nd Thursday of every month. So the 2nd Thursday of December, we'll get together. I'll talk over how to do these either on your embroidery machine or on your regular machine, and we'll get some information out on dates and times for that so that you can come in, learn how to do this if you haven't done this type of thing before, and we'll get you started and get you going. And everything that you need to do this project, minus the batting, will be in your kit. So you'll get the stand, the fabrics for the front, the back, the binding, the little, there's buttons. This one does not have a button this month, but if there's buttons involved, you'll get the buttons as well. So any type of embellishment that we add to this will be in your kits every month. So all you have to do is add some scrap batting and you're good to go. So calendar block of the month starts in December, and this is the January version, and you can pay by the month or pay for it in full for the year. Then we have our little Nomis, and this guy is called Nomi, Nomis at Home. So if you go on our website, look for Nomis at Home, and you will get the little block of the month for this to come up. This is done just with your regular machine for regular applique, or you could do this by hand as well. So when you do this project, when you get your kits, you'll have the stand, you'll have any little embellishments. There are buttons every month for this project, little handmade buttons to match. You'll have a little button for his nose. I added a little pom-pom, and we have a little sparkly snowflake, so any of those embellishments will be included. So you'll have everything for the front, the back, the binding. Again, you'll just add your batting. Also, you'll use a little template to do these. The templates will be included for you to do these as well. So every month, you'll have a little beard that you're going to do with some little Dresden templates. And I think we'll talk about this probably in our December So What Club. So I will demonstrate how to make these then. And then you can just pick them up probably the first week of every month to get your, to pick up your kit, or, you know, either one of these kits can be mailed to you as well. So we're happy to ship to you, and these are really simple to ship out to you. So this is also can be paid for in full for the year, or you can pay monthly. So in order to get on this list, you can just go in, pay for the year, or pay for the first month, and your name will be on the list. Again, we're going to start this one in December so that you have him all ready to go for January. Okay, so you'll get one every month. Any questions on those? If you do, just shout out. Really super fun, fast, easy projects. This is especially super fast and easy to do. So, yes, you'll get one stand for the entire year, and then you just pop this off and pop on a new one every month.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cute. They're adorable and so fun and fast and easy to do. So that's a lot of fun. Okay, let's move over to here. It's a little dark over here. It'll be okay. This is a new line of fabric that we just got in. Oop, I can't even get it out of the thing. Here we go. That we just got in, just put out. It's called Woodsman, and it has a very fun up north theme. I love this one with all the different words. Things say, "You look even better with a beard." What are some of the wild and free, adventure, lumberjack at work, you are so dearly loved, so cute, chop wood and looking good, chopping wood and looking good, not all those who wander are lost, all kinds of little sayings. It's really cool, really fun. So I just pulled up a pattern that we'll have for next month. I thought a really cute project for this, for the holidays, and a really great gift would be one of those wood carriers. So we'll make a wood carrier, and we'll show you how that works. So there's this one. There's the little trees. There's wood, tree trunks and axes. Really super cute. Little tree trunks and axes. Then little fires and bears. And, oh, there's a little raccoon here. And I love, love, love the plaids. There's some great plaids here. Yeah, really. If some of these, like the bears and stuff, or even these, would make great jammy pants for Christmas. Or I'll probably pull together a table runner, because I think this would be great for table runners or table toppers for your up north place.
Very festive.
Yeah, really cute. This is really cute with the little axes and the trees and the plaid. And the man's hat with the beard. Look how cute that is. And then down here, too, we have plaid, some more great plaids. Kind of an argyle plaid there. So really, really fun. Fun up north fabric. I think some great Christmas gifts for your up north place are going to be awesome out of this. All righty. I am going to, I think we'll flip around, and I will show you how to make this little cute little basket. We've got one here. This is called the divided basket. So as simple as that. Divided basket. So we have one here, and then I have one that they sent us from the Tilda company from our Tilda trunk show. So this is one that they made using the Tilda fabric. And I kind of thought that theirs was a little soft. It's a little better now since I've had like plastic in it, but it was a little softer, and I thought the divider wasn't very firm as a divider. It was kind of floppy. So, but a cute basket all the same, and I love how they do the handles, and I'm going to show you how to do these handles. But I did one out of French General, and then I have one going out of a new line of fabric that is called Peachy Keen from Moda. Really sweet fabric, and we'll show you the entire line in a little bit, but this is the basket that I'm using. So this is the outside pocket, and then this is going to be my liner with the divider in it, and that's the fabric that I'm using for that. Just a really, really sweet, pretty line from Moda. So to make this basket, it's not very difficult. I felt like it took a long time to get it prepped and ready to go, but then I realized I'm doing 2, so it took me twice as long as it will take you to do this, unless you're doing 2 or 3 or 4.
You've got like 120 people on, so you
Oh,
want to just mention.
so let me just remind you that anything that I'm showing you tonight is on sale for 20% off in the Patchwork Party section of our website. So PP20 in the coupon code will get you 20% off of the things that I show you. And be sure to like us and share us and comment. We love your comments. So make sure you like us, comment, and share us so that your name will go in for a gift card tonight at the end of the show. So thanks for joining us tonight. Now let's show you how this little project works. So the first thing I did, and they did not quilt their fabric, and I thought quilting the fabric would give it a little bit more stability and make it stand up a little firmer. And I don't think they used soft and stable. I think they used another type of foam that's softer and not as firm. So I used leftover pieces of soft and stable from our Bianni's bag, and so that was a great way of using that up, and it makes a really nice basket that stands up and is really firm. You can see how this is kind of mushy and this one's a lot firmer. And then in the center of the basket where my divider is, and I'll kind of show you this going this way. So my divider, they have you interface the divider, which is fine, but I just put a little piece of batting in here. I didn't use soft and stable, but I did use a little scrap of batting, and I quilted this piece of fabric. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that as I kind of go along in the little demo. So the first thing you're going to do is make your little, well, actually, the first thing you do is make your divided liner. So let's do that first. So and the pattern comes on a great big piece of paper, and you're supposed to cut that out and use that. Well, I didn't do that. So you can see it's kind of like when you used to buy a pattern for making clothing. So it's on a very big sheet of paper, and it's not really the tissuey paper. It's more like it's even heavier than a newsprint. So I took my pattern pieces and I traced them onto freezer paper, because that way I could take this pattern piece and I cut it out so that the shiny side will go down onto my fabric. And even now I can just take this and I can press this onto whatever I'm going to cut out, and it'll stay on here. Oops. It'll stay on here, and it will make it a lot easier to cut than if you have this paper and you're trying to pin it, because you know when you try to pin it, especially if you try to pin it through something that you've quilted, it's really hard to make it stay in place and cut really nice. So I use freezer paper, and then you can peel this off and stick it down, peel it off, stick it down, and use it numerous times so you can make more than one basket using these little templates or little pattern pieces that you're going to make out of your parchment. You could use parchment paper or freezer paper. I used freezer paper. So you're going to put the shiny side down, and that will stick to whatever you're cutting out. So I started with that, and I traced all my pattern pieces onto the freezer paper. Then when you make your liner, what you do is you'll have 2 divider pieces like this, and you're going to lay them right sides together. You'll sew across the top and then flip it over so that it sits like this, and you'll stitch across the top to kind of just give it a little line of stitching here. So before I did that, once I stitched across the top, pressed it right side out, I slid a little piece of batting inside, and then I did an X and a cross through my little divider so that it would quilt it. And that's all the quilting I did on it. I just wanted everything to be fused together, and that really gave it some stability and really makes it stand up inside very nicely. That way it's not kind of wimpy otherwise. So that's how I did that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I top stitched it as the instructions indicated. Then to make your basket, and I'm going to kind of leave it inside out because that's how it ends up going in your basket after you're done. You're going to have 4 side pieces. Here we go. Here's my lining. So you're going to have 4 pieces that are going to be, like this. Lining. See this thing that says lining? You're going to cut 4 of these. And in the instructions it says to cut one and then reverse it. Well, if you leave your fabric wrong sides together as you get it off the bolt, and you lay this down on top and iron it down and cut it out, they will automatically be reversed. Okay, makes sense? So you're going to cut this twice, and you're going to end up with 4 pieces. Those 4 pieces are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you will sew your sides together, which will be these. You're going to sew the sides together, the bottoms together. Then you box your corners. So then you just pull your corners together and box it. I really like the fact that they cut this out for you. A lot of times they'll say cut a rectangle and then measure up 2 inches here and 2 inches over there, and you're trying to do that measuring and cutting. They already have that already done up for you, so just cut that and it works just perfectly. Or sometimes they have you pull the corners together and then measure back from that little triangle piece that you end up with, and it seems like both sides don't line up. But with this method, both sides line up perfectly. You get a perfect bottom on your project. They have you sew with 1/2-inch seam allowances, so you might want to look at that on your machine and figure that out beforehand. Not 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. So you're going to use a 1/2-inch seam allowance on these. And then it's all sewn together. These 2 sides are sewn together, and it includes, the seam will then include the little divider that's in the center. And it goes together really fast and easy. Super easy to put together this. Any questions on that? That's pretty, just follow the directions. The directions are really, really good. The pictures are really good. Don't you love a good picture when you're sewing something together? The pictures are really good. So you sew your inside lining first. Then you're going to sew your outside pocket. So there's only a pocket on the front on this basket. Now that doesn't mean that you can't make another pocket and put a pocket on the back and have pockets going all the way around. This is your basket. It would really, really be cute with pockets going all the way around the basket. That would be fun. You could put all kinds of sewing things in and bring stuff, projects to class, and just carry this to class with your little sewing projects in. Super cute. So the pattern instructions tell you to make 1 pocket for the front. So that's what I did. So you use what they call an accent fabric. So my blue is my accent fabric. It is sewn together, right sides together, and then flipped kind of like the divider was. So you're just going to sew those, flip those. And this it had you interface these, so I interfaced the front pocket. So you just sew and flip those and then put a nice line of stitching across the top. And then you sew it onto the piece, your main basket body piece. Now these pieces, it calls for a 1/2 yard for the main body, which you're going to cut 2 of these out. And I took and quilted my main body fabric to soft and stable. There's nothing on the back of this. So it's just the fabric and the soft and stable. I quilted my whole piece first. I have part of this left for this other basket. So I quilted my entire piece first. And then I laid my pattern pieces down and ironed them down so that they would stick, and then it was very easy to cut these out. And I cut them out singly. I cut them out one at a time because you don't want to try to cut through all of these layers and get nice corners and things. But quilt this first and then cut your pieces out. Don't cut your pieces out and then quilt them, because when you do that, you know that this piece is going to end up smaller when you quilt. So you want this piece to be the correct size as you're going along. So do like we do with our Biani bags. We quilt our piece first, then we cut out our bag pieces. Okay, so that's what I did on each one of these. So you're going to have your front and your back. These will be sewed right sides together, and you sew up your two sides across your bottom, and then this comes together and you stitch this to box your corner. Okay, you'll turn this right side out, and then you'll simply put your lining right straight into, well, you're going to do one step first. Well, two steps. First, you're going to make these cute little handles. I know, I'm so excited to put the bag together, but you'll get the pocket on this, and you'll get your inside down, and then you're going to pop it in so you can kind of see what it looks like before everything gets finished. But before you're going to sew everything together, you're going to make these cute little handles. So what they do is they have you take a piece of strapping. They have you take an 1.5 inch piece of strapping, and they have specific pieces, strap pieces to, oops, yep, get that out of the way. Poor snowman. They have you cut specific fabric pieces to wrap around your strapping. So we had the nice 1.5 inch strapping from Biani, but then we also had some other strapping that was only 1 inch wide. And I really wanted this color, and this was only 1 inch wide, and this was the perfect color for my project. So I was able to still use this piece. And the thing that you're going to do your 1.5 inch, you'll take your fabric piece, and then you're going to take your hot ruler and lay it down on your fabric piece and fold this under 1/4 inch. So I line up my edge with the 1/4 inch of my hot ruler, and I come along, get my iron hot. I'm not sure how hot this is now. And then I press. And the hot ruler, I can iron right on top of this hot ruler and press this down. My iron is not super hot. But if your iron was hotter, it keeps it pretty well. We'll pop it back on. I keep turning this on. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. You'll lay your hot ruler down, fold your fabric over 1/4 inch and line it up. And then you're going to press this. And again, you can press right on this hot ruler, which is a lot better than those metal rulers that we used to have, the little metal seam gauges that would get really super hot with the iron. And then you have to move that little thing back and forth. This you can lay it right across and press right along here. You know what? This is in the Patchwork Party section of our website. So these little hot rulers are 20% off tonight. Just use the coupon code PP20 and you will get 20% off. Now they tell you to cut, I think, 2 strapping pieces 8.5 inches. I left my strapping piece all in one because it was so much easier to kind of have a little bit more to handle going in and out of your sewing machine. It just gave you a little bit more strapping to work with. Because once you do this, you can take, and I didn't bring any with me today, but you could take your Biani tape, put a little Biani tape here and here, get it centered right on your fabric piece, and then flip these over. This gets flipped over this way. As you can kind of see, this flips over. And you press this down over the top of your strapping. It's getting a little bit hotter. And then you're going to flip it. So if this was taped in here, you can see how if it doesn't move when you're flipping around, your life will be a lot happier. And then you're going to fold this edge over, and you're going to get this centered really nice. I'm not fussing to get it centered really nice in the middle of my strapping, but you're going to give this a good press, and then you go over to your sewing machine. Look at how simple this is. It's not very pretty because I'm not fussing, but obviously if I was doing this for real, I'd fuss and make it just perfect. And then I take it over to my sewing machine and just stitch close to the edge. I use like a 3.5 stitch on here. So I made my stitch a little bit longer so my stitches would look really nice. Took my time and sewed as straight as I could. And these just flip over. Now you can also take a little bit of your Biani tape and slide it along here and tape this down so it stays in place as you go along. And your little it's all about Biani, even when we're not doing a Biani bag, isn't it? So you can also use your stiletto as you're sewing this through. I use this as I went along, and it helps to feed your fabric in nice and straight and keep things flat as you go along. So these are really fun little straps. I think these are really cute and kind of a lot easier than sewing the tube, turning the tube right side out, pressing it, sliding your stuff in, and it just really makes a really cute little tab on here. So to do the one that's not as wide, I just simply folded this in farther. So if you use this piece and you have 1 inch wide strapping, I folded this in at about 5/8 of an inch on either side. And that gave me this much of my tape or my fabric showing on the front. So you just have to fold this in farther so this is narrower. And then you just flip it around just exactly the same way as you did this. So once you've done that, you're going to put the next thing you're going to do is take this bag, and you can't put them together as you normally would. You would kind of put one inside of the other with right sides together. But because of the divider, you can't do that because it won't flip out properly. So what you need to do is fold these edges back a 1/2 inch, fold and press your lining back a 1/2 inch. I know. And then you line them up, and then you stitch all the way around. Seems like it's hard to do, but it's not that bad. The easiest way to do this, especially when you have this foam and it's a little bit thicker, is take your fabric piece, your bag, and stitch all the way around this at a 1/2 inch. Where this is stitched, you can kind of see where it's stitched here. It folds back very easily right along that stitching line. So you don't have to try to keep, folding this back and measuring. You've already kind of pre-measured with your stitching, and then the fabric will just fold down on that. The same with your inside, your lining. And then I binder clipped these, and that worked really well, and you're just going to move slowly and stitch very nicely. The thing that you want to remember is your bobbin thread and your top thread, and remember what color do you want showing on your lining. You might not want white here, you might want red. You might not, if you have red in the bobbin, then you're not going to want to have this down on top of your bobbin. So think about your top and bottom thread, your basket, your outer basket, and your lining part of your basket so that your threads coordinate nicely. So you could also take your Biani tape and tape these two together as you go around and stitch them down. They turned out a lot nicer than I thought they would. I thought there's no way that you're going to line these two up and you're going to stitch around this and it's going to look nice. But it does. Just take your time and stitch slowly, and you'll have a beautiful basket. So they're really not that hard. And you could do this out of Christmas fabric and be a Christmas gift, or fall fabrics, and it'd be a nice Thanksgiving gift when you go to some place for Thanksgiving. And it really, really is a nice little basket. You can tell here too on the front, I have a little line of stitching. It tells you to put a little line of stitching across here before you put your bag together. So you can see on this side how nice this kind of folds and makes a nice crease. I did not do that on the back, and so you can see, I know. So I did it on purpose so that you could kind of see how it doesn't have that nice crisp fold. And that's what that just a little line of stitching really makes that look nice in the front. And they tell you exactly where to put that line of stitching. In here, not as nice. But in the front, it has just really that nice crisp fold. And so I put it on the front and left the back because, you look at the front more than you do the back. So I know. I could pull it apart and put it on there. Nah, not happening. Not going to happen. So that's that. Any questions on that? So we have the pattern, divided basket pattern. PP20 gets you 20% off that tonight. Oh, we could put the tape in the PP20. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't have the buy any tape in there, but we do now.
And can you explain that the gnomes and the calendar, there's no additional discount?
Right. So those are already discounted. So there's no additional discount on the Nomies for Go Home. What is it? Nomies at Home and the calendar block of the month. There's no additional discount on those. Those are already wrapped in when you purchase those by the year. You get a nicer discount. Last month we talked about, any other questions on those? Okay. Last month we talked about the Snap Happy Bag. Super fun little bags. We kept selling out of the patterns. So I'd order more patterns, and by the time they came in, they were already sold. So we just got some more in today. We filled all our orders, and we have some more patterns. So if you didn't get a pattern last time, the new Snap Happy patterns are available now, and we have the rulers too. So to make your little snap, your little tops snap like they're supposed to.
Show them how they snap.
Oh, Snap Happy. I can't even do it. Here we go.
See? Snap.
Snap Happy. Snap Happy. They're a lot of fun to do. As you can see, 4 sizes in the pattern, and I kind of showed you how to make them last month, so I won't show you again. But yeah, Snap Happy bags, lots of fun and easy to do. So those are back in stock on the order sheet. Okie dokie, let's turn and look at, we were going to talk a little bit about, this is the Peachy Keen fabric that I'm making my little basket out of. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. This is the newest line from Corey Yoder. So it's here and here, Joe. Lots of pretty florals, cute little flower prints. There's some fabulous little stripes already on the diagonal, so they would make really, really pretty bindings. Like here's a peach colored one. The white on white is really nice. Very, very pretty itty bitty gingham. Really very pretty Corey Yoder fabric. So this is her newest line. And people have been asking, yes, we are going to get Corey Yoder's Christmas line. It does not come out until next spring. I can't remember the name of it. I was just looking at it. What is it? Starberry. I was going to say strawberry, and I knew that was wrong. Starberry. So we will be getting that for next year, but it doesn't come out till spring. Girls, I know you're excited because she's been showing things on it, and we'll try to get a pre-order going. So if you're interested in it, you can get it and have it ordered up, so you'll get it right in time for next spring. So Peachy Keen. Peachy Keen. So we're going to pull around here, and we're going to look at some of the quilts that we had at our Tilda Trunk Show. So this is the newest line. These fabrics in here are all called Hibernation.
I like these.
So they're very, very cool. So one thing that we were talking about, you can look at it up close and you can see that there's like little berries, little dots. But as Joe pulls away and you look at the quilt, that kind of falls away and all you see, it looks like one color of fabric. Are you looking at that? See how that works?
Yeah, that's
Isn't that
really
cool? It has a lot of texture to it. The quilting is just phenomenal that they do on it. But as you look at it from far away, you think it's just one plain colored fabric, but it's not. It's got little dots on it.
Oh, that's neat.
Kind of a tone-on-tone
Totally
berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. So we have all of these fabrics in stock. They are starting to get low and selling very quickly. So if you want these we cannot give you a discount on. It's kind of like the Wisconsin fabric. Everybody has to kind of sell it for the same price, and we can't advertise it for less price than what they want us to. They kind of monitor that very closely, and we don't want to get kicked out of the club. So So we're going to do what they tell us. So we're going to move on. This is Harvest, something Harvest. The Harvest quilt. The patterns for these and the kits for these are in the Tilda section of our website, and you can find them there. There's kits for each one of these. You can purchase the kit or the pattern, whatever you prefer. But this is really fun. She even did a little bit of fussy cutting where you could see the little squirrel there, like in the little stems of the flowers. There's a little mouse there. So they do a really nice job of kind of
That's funny.
fussy cutting those little animals in there. And the birds are really pretty in there. So then if you look at the flowers, so these are all pieced. The center is all pieced. And then this is applique. So it's just,
So pretty.
it's very pretty. So even if you're not up for making an entire quilt, you could do just this one big flower basket and have a wall hanging. Just like this one flower basket could be a wall hanging. So pretty. Oh, I would go up here and get these little flower buds up there too. But what a cute little wall hanging that would be. So if you're not up for the whole thing. Down here we have the berry pillows. And these are berry wreath pillows. That's what I was trying to get out. Wasn't coming out. So there's two color waves. There's Lafayette and blue. So really, really pretty. We have pre-cuts for all of these, and I'll show you those in a second. Oops. I'm going to show you the back because look how cute this is. She has buttons that are covered with fabric that match. So the backs of all of her pillows have that little button detail going across the back. That's very, very pretty. So that's that. This one is called Holiday something. I'm forgetting the names of my quilts. Holiday something.
Happy holidays.
Oh, happy holidays. Ha! How can I forget that? Happy holidays, everybody. So really super fun. She's got the little goose and mittens and little stockings with little, like a little cat and a little elf in there. Most of it is pieced, and the quilting is just stunning. Look at all of those little swirls and things. The quilting that they do is just unbelievable. And then in every single one of these, everything is quilted differently. So it's all custom quilted in there. And then again, this is pieced with a little turned applique here for the berries. And it is just really pretty. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip these back, and I'm going to show you the entire line of fabric all together. So we have, and I'm going to sneak over this way, and we're going to slide this one back. Ta-da! Behind quilt number 1 and quilt number 2, ta-da, is our Tilda fabric. So pretty. These are starting to get a little low, so if you're interested in any of these, make sure you come in and get them. So we have the chambray that are dyed to match the line. We will be working on getting her solids in because all of her solids are really nice quality and again all dyed to go with her coloration of her fabrics. And you'll find that one line kind of lends itself to the next line just like a Kansas Trouble would or something like that. The colors all kind of blend together so that you can use the crossover and use different lines together. So this is hibernation. So there's blenders on this side. Let me get out of the way so Joe can come through and show them to you closely. Then there's chambrays. Then these are the hibernation fabrics. So there's 4 different colors. There's, I don't know what she calls these. Denim. Lafayette is the green. Hibiscus is the pinky purpley. And hazel is the brown coloration. And there's 5 different ones in each of the colorations, along with 5 blenders to match each coloration as well.
Wow.
And the chambrays.
Can you let everybody know that if they refresh refresh their page, they should be able to find the calendars and the nomies now. There was no category, so they weren't showing up online.
Oh. We didn't have categories for those. So please, you have to refresh. If you're in our shopping cart, if you're in your shopping cart, you have to refresh your page. And you might end up having, just like, you're too close. You might have to start over again, because sometimes if you refresh it will eliminate what's in your cart. So you might have to start over. Yeah. So we've got those in there, so they all show up online for you, so you can order those. She fixed it. She's a good one. She got it fixed. So up here we have 2 more quilt projects from the Tilda line. This is a project that I did with the Scrap Crazy 6 templates, and I'm going to show you those in just a second. Give you a quick, our light won't go that far. So it might be a little dark. There we go. Sherry's got it. So we used the Scrap Crazy 6 template set to make this. And then this is the leaves and rustling leaves table runner, and we have placemats as well over next to Joe over there, and he's going to show you that. But you can see that we have little fat quarter packs. So it's really fun, because if you don't like all the colorations and you want just to get one grouping, there's a fat quarter pack for each group. So there's one for the hazel, there's one for the Lafayette, there's one for the hibiscus, and one back here for the blue. And then we have fat quarter packs of all of the little pieces of all of those. And really cool. There's a fat quarter pack of the blenders, charm packs, jelly rolls, layer cakes, and on and on and on it goes. But we've got all of those available to you. Yep. And then Joe's going to go over and show you. These are the leaf pillows. And there's kits for those and patterns as well online under the Tilda section of the website. Okay, so those are really pretty and really easy, not hard to do. The little points are half square triangles, and you're just putting little squares onto a square here to make that leaf point. So really fun and easy. The little goose pillow is on the website as well. There's kits for those. Again, it's a little pillow. Both of the other pillows have little matching buttons, again, that are on the back. Really cute. Yep, and so there's a chambray on the back with the blender buttons. And then I'm going to pop this up here, and here are 2 of the table or placemats that go with the rustling leaves table runner and placemat pattern. So both the table runner and the placemats are in one pattern, and we have kits available for just the placemats or just the table runner. You don't have to have them both. Okay, so there's those 2, and then there's the other 2 colors as well. So there they all are. There's 4 placemats and the table runner that all goes together. Yeah, they're really, really pretty. Very easy to do. It's a lot of half square triangles. So if you can do a half square triangle, you can do these. But very fun, very pretty. We also have some of her basics. These are some of the basic pre-cuts that we have. We have the dots. These are chambray dots. These are just the chambrays all packaged up. Solids, and some of her other basics that are just packaged up as pre-cuts. These are all fat quarter packs. So these are available under the Tilda section of the website as well. What else can I show you? Have we seen everything? 55 till 5 more minutes. What do you want to see? No, we didn't. I'm going to come back here. We have a sweet little Moonstone Dinosaur Days baby quilt, kid quilt. It wasn't a 3. It's a little Villa Rosa pattern. So it's 37 by 50. There we go. And the dinos are really super cute. Look at the really cute striped bindings. Really cute. Can you see the little dinosaurs that are quilted into it?
Oh, where?
Like right here. Isn't this a dinosaur? There's a dinosaur right there.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a couple little dinosaurs in there. Really fun. Really super cute. This one is called Merry Everything. Merry Everything. It's made with a panel. These are all panels. And a layer cake and some background. And we have kits for those as well. Really super fun and fast project to do. It's just, these guys are just half square triangles. So easy to do and really, really fun. Kind of more modern Christmas. So for some of the more modern people out there, young kids and young married people love this kind of thing. What else can I show you? What else can I show you? This is the little Scrap Crazy template that we used to make the Tilda quilt. And the Scrap Crazy template comes with several books. So those books are on our website. PP20 gets you 20% off of all these little guys that I show you. We're just going to do a quick run through so you can see some of the other blocks that this little Scrap Crazy template kit makes. So I kind of demonstrated this before, but by using different pieces of your Scrap Crazy template, you can make different blocks and different sizes. So this is one little block, kind of a hexagon block. Here's a little star block. Here's a little spinner block. So it's really, really a fun little template to use. Super easy. Lots of different things that you can do with this little itty bitty 6-inch Scrap Crazy template kit. I showed this a lot more in depth at the trunk show. So we really talked about how to use it and different ways of things of doing it. So next time we have a trunk show, stop by, because then I talk a little bit more in depth about these things instead of kind of rushing through them and just giving you an idea. But all of the things that I showed you tonight are on the Patchwork Party section of our website. PP20 gets you 20% off. And I think I got through everything.
you did.
If you have any questions, just holler. You know where to find us. The third Monday of every month is So What Club. So I hope you can join us in store for that. This month it's going to be on the 23rd instead. Usually it would be next Monday, but we have we're just getting back from a trip, so we're going to push it to the 23rd this month. So if you're part of So What Club or you want to be part of So What Club, come on October 23rd at 10 a.m. And we've got lots and lots of new projects and new things to show you. I'm already getting ready for next year's projects, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Keep watching our website and your emails.
What kind of trip are you doing?
We have our Girls Weekend Out coming up. So we have 50 ladies, and we're all going up to Mackinac Island this weekend. So keep your fingers crossed for some good weather. It looked like a little bit of rain in the morning, but then it looks like it's going to be good, and we're going to bundle up a little bit because we're going to be on the island, but we don't care. We're going to have a good time no matter what, and we eat a lot, we laugh a lot, we shop a lot, and it's always a really good time. So maybe next year you could be part of our trip. It fills up fast, so we won't get back till later in Sunday night, so we're going to just, after a busy weekend, we're just going to postpone So What Club until the 23rd of October. So I hope you can join us then, and we've got lots of other things going on in between, so watch our calendar, watch our emails. PP20 gets you 20% off. Don't forget to like us and share us so that your name gets drawn tonight. And we will see you next time on Patchwork Party. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye, Jerry.